Happy New Year. I wanted to share what journals I'll be using for 2025. Usually I have a bullet journal and this is what I used for 2024, and then I also had like another one for 2023. This one was from Muji. It's just a plain like grid journal, and I would put like everything in this, and so I put to-do lists. I tried to journal a little bit in this, but I always forget, and then I do a lot of brain dumps and stuff like that for creative stuff. And since this was so like cheap, I think it was like less than $5, I did not care how messy this got. But for 2025, I'm doing 2 journals. Ta-da! So this one will be my everyday to-do list type of journal. Not really a journal, it's like a binder. And I got this from Muji, and I think with everything, all the like insides and stuff, I think it came out to like $12, which is pretty good. I'll go into that a little later. And then my other one is this notebook that I got from Korea, and I think it was like $8 USD. It was pretty cheap. You can't really see, but the inside is like dotted, and it also lays flat, which I love. Okay, so for 2025, I wanted to spend more time journaling because I keep getting TikToks about journaling. That's one reason. And then another reason is that I always mention this, but like with me graduating college and there's like a lot of things going on in my mind, I feel like journaling would be a great way to organize my thoughts and also kind of take a step back, look at my life and assess the situation, I guess, and then like figure out how to move forward. I'll give you a quick little flip through, but here's the front page. I always put like a photo of myself. Is that narcissistic? I don't know, but I just like decorating the front page and making it look cute. And then there are like monthly pages that I'm still trying to figure out what or how I'm gonna use this, because I do want to fill up these days. I just don't know with what yet. I know like some things that people do is like a doodle a day, or they write down like things that they did that day and stuff like that. But I don't know what to do. Maybe I'll do like what I'm grateful for every day. I'm blocking what I wrote because it's kind of personal. But yesterday, aka today, right when it hit midnight, I cracked this thing open and started journaling, just like reflecting on 2024, what I've accomplished, what my biggest challenge was, what else did I do, how I grew as a person, and kind of what I want to bring into 2025. And then for this one, this one's my favorite. It's so cute. Here's the front page. I kept it simple, and you can see through it on the cover. At Muji, it comes, there's like different pages that you can fill your journal with, so you can really like customize it to how you want it. They have like calendar overviews, and then they have like blank grid paper and also just plain paper. They also have like a little, what is this, a pocket, I guess? And then this is a letter that I wrote for myself 1 year from now, that I'm gonna read in a year. Right after the calendar page, I made a list of 12 goals, and I kept it short because I get very overwhelmed when I have too many goals. My goals. And then I made like different sections for myself. So there's content creation, personal growth, and then creative goals, and there's 4 goals per section. That's kind of how I chose to organize my goals this year. Last year, I kind of just dumped everything on a page and I got very overwhelmed, and then I ended up doing like less than half of my goals. So I am making new systems for myself this year. And then after that, I have my vision board, and this kind of just captures everything that I wrote on my goals list. And then on the next page, I'm gonna cover this because I don't want to show it, but I made it bingo sheet, and I put 25 goals that are so out of reach that if somehow, some way I accomplish them, it would be amazing. At the bottom, I wrote best case scenario. And then on the next page, I set up my quarterly goals. And this is how I set it up. I have like an overview of the months and then a place for events and stuff. At the bottom I put some quarterly goals, and then these goals at the top, they are kind of reminders for my yearly goals. The more I see it, the more I'll do it. And these are just like reminders every quarter to like remind me to actually do my yearly goals. Basically how I broke it down was I set yearly goals, and then every quarter I set kind of smaller goals to help me achieve those yearly goals. And then I can even break it down to like monthly goals every month, what I could do to make sure that I'm on track to achieve my yearly goal. An example for this would be like read 12 books in a year, so 1 book per month. I think sometimes it can be hard to do like a book per month, especially when you're like busy. Not that I'm busy, but like for people who are busy. And so instead I might do like 3 books per quarter, and so I have 3 months to just read 3 books, and that like gives me so much room to actually accomplish them. But yeah, that's like an example. And I'm super excited. I also made a little tracker for all of my creative ideas that I'm gonna fill out. I'm so excited to use this and to make 2025 my year. Yeah, so that's my systems and my journals. And it's something that I'm super excited about. And if you're interested, I could make a whole separate video more in depth about supplies that I'm gonna use for journaling.